typical morning in the French countryside. In the barn, a new story is beginning. Nestled in a corner of the straw are 5 kittens, a hidden spot chosen by their mother to protect them from the elements as well as any predators that might happen by. This behavior has been passed down from the cat's wild ancestors. These domesticated kittens belong to the family of Felidae and share many likenesses with them. Like their cousins, lions and tigers, they have a round head with a flat muzzle and protractable claws. This little grey and white ball of fur is named Morisette. We're going to watch her as she grows to adulthood. But for the past half hour, she's been growing impatient. This is her mother and source of sustenance. Her 8 nipples are more than enough for this litter of kittens. But they still need to fight for a spot. And Morisette is already good at defending her own. With full tummies, the under a week-old kittens sink into a restless sleep. Their brains practice making their muscles move, and they're racked with spasms. This phase is called seismic sleep and will diminish as they grow. A week's gone by. Morisette's eyes are wide open, but she still can't see yet. She gropes her way to her mother, relying on her sense of smell. She crawls, since her legs are too wobbly to stand. Her little limbs aren't strong enough to bear her weight of just 200 grams. Her meowing is the way she calls her mother. Morisette is distressed by her absence and cries to get her attention. When Mum finally comes back, it's bath time. Cats are instinctively clean, and the mother makes sure the family home never gets dirty. She licks her kittens' bottoms clean, leaving their fur covered in her pheromones. Another plus, the stimulation wakes them up before their meal. Since they suckle only tiny quantities at a time, the kittens nurse every hour, even at night, so they manage to drink about 25% of their weight each day. At 2 weeks, they already know how to stimulate milk production by kneading their mother's belly. Some adult cats, if they were weaned too early, will reproduce this reflex to soothe themselves. Farm cats aren't born year-round, but only during the warm season, like most mammals in temperate climates. The synchronization of births is caused by a hormone called melatonin, when the days grow longer in spring. Nature knows what it's doing. This way, the kittens have a few months to learn how to walk before autumn arrives. One month later, here's what a 6-week-old kitten looks like. Morisette is still unsteady on her feet, but instinct pushes her to venture a little further. Kittens are curious about everything. These 5 kittens' favorite activity is playing, and especially play fighting. The rules are simple: bite and swat at whoever's down. These play fights are reminiscent of lion cubs in the savannah, a feline behavior learning to fight without getting hurt. If Morisette were an only kitten, her mother would be more present in her education. But with a litter of 5, she lets the siblings keep each other company. A reassuring cuddle also embodies a survival strategy: heat conservation. To develop properly, the kittens sleep nearly 20 hours a day. This time is needed for their growth. Morisette is over 2 months old now, and her days in the barn are drawing to a close. Now that she's weaned, she no longer needs her mother, and she's clearly the boldest kitten in the litter. The other 4 frightened kittens huddle in a corner, while their sister is lured by adventure. Morisette doesn't know it, but the farmer's been observing her and has noticed her natural gift for hunting when she was chasing her siblings. These hands belong to her future owner. As is often the case, cats are given to new owners as soon as they're weaned. In the wild, 6 months is the age at which wild cats are rejected by their mothers. 1 year for lynxes and 2 years for tigers. The life of a domestic cat is much different. Kittens are removed from their mothers between 2 and 3 months as soon as they are weaned. This is because kittens adjust more easily to a new environment within their first 9 weeks of life. It's important for territorial animals such as these to discover their future home early and discover the animals that live there. But before she can start providing pest control at the farm, Morisette must first adapt to her new home. When she first arrives, Morisette is kept in the kitchen to give her a chance to discover her new environment. During the holidays, Christmas tree decorations provide an ideal training field. The kitten doesn't know where to look next. Her attention span is still pretty short, a few seconds tops, and she moves on to the next toy, as long as it moves when it's battered about as if it were a mouse. Is that a fly over there? Learning to hunt requires intensive training. All these moves will come in useful in real life when she grows up. But she needs to learn to be a little less conspicuous. And wait a bit longer before she can meet all the farm animals.